Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new video. You have to excuse me if I look a little paler. I promise I'm tanned. But yeah, essentially, we are in one of those weird heat waves. If you're familiar with LA weather, we get heat waves kind of like towards the end of summer. So our summer doesn't end till probably almost borderline beginning of October, or like the last week of September, but more October. So yeah, anyway, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Andrea. Welcome to the family. And if not, thank you so much for tuning back. Today, I know a lot of you guys have been emailing me, messaging me, asking me for my lovely old school traditional monthly little favorites that I do. So yeah, honestly, at this point, it's never going to be a monthly favorite. It's just products that I like and that I've been liking. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I don't try as many like new products that I think I cannot commit to just monthly. And also, it might be boring for you guys. And also, I need some time to try things. Some of these products, they're not new. A lot of them are repurchases because I've been liking them. So hopefully you don't find that boring. And then if something is a repeat, maybe it's an excuse for you to try them because I do like them. There's a lot of repeats here. Anyway, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about my little outfit. So it's a set. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. It's kind of like a Poochie set, but it's not Poochie. So comment down below the word outfit, and I will definitely send you the link. Just to motivate you guys to comment a little bit, interact a little bit more, guys. Come on, let's go to the comment section. And if you want to know, it's actually very affordable, and I love it. I can't commit yet to buy a Poochie set that is silk because I feel like I'm clumsy, so I would stain it, and I don't want to commit to that. So, anyways, without rambling, also, before I start, it is hot. So, excuse me if I look a little shiny, but let's just start with the video. So, let me have a little sip of water before I start. All right. So, let's begin with hair. I always love hair. So, as you guys know, I wash my hair twice a week. So, usually, I like the OA detox shampoo, but I haven't been able to go to a Sephora. I don't know. Like, sometimes, if I don't go, I don't purchase it, but I have been to the pharmacy, to the drugstore, because Winston had like a little scratch on his paw, so we just got Neosporin. But anyway, aside from that, I've mentioned this, and this is because of Abby. I'll link her down below. She knows a lot of trichology, like hair stuff. So the Pantene Sheer Volume. This is a repurchase. You've seen it here before. It's literally kind of like a similar detox shampoo, and it's just like clarifying. So it's just gonna clean your hair completely, and I just love it. So on Fridays usually is when I use this product, and it just like gives me a boost, and I just love it. It just makes my hair so clean, and honestly, it smells delicious, and it's affordable. So I just love it. Definitely recommend this. I know a lot of my friends have purchased it and used it and liked it, and they cannot believe it's Pantene, but it is, guys. It is. So yeah, another product that is repurchased. It's more like a line. And by the way, I fully use these products, and I bought them, and you can see back on my videos me talking about this. So I am still obsessed with this line, the rosemary mint. I don't know, I love the scent, and I feel like it helps my hair like be like a little bit stronger. So it's the rosemary mint strengthening shampoo and conditioner, and the scalp hair oil by Miel. I'll link them down below. But again, I've mentioned them. They're amazing. On Amazon, you can get them. Is Miel and here. And then this is the oil. So the oil, I love the day before hair wash day. I just put it on my scalp and kind of like massage it a little bit. And I go to bed. The oil doesn't stain my like silk pillowcase, so I love that. And I don't mind it, to be honest. I usually braid my hair that day. And then the shampoo and conditioner, I use it again. So the day that I'm not using the Pantene, I use this one. I love it. I just feel like it really, really strengthens and refreshes my hair and keeps it strong, which is something that I truly, truly value. So definitely recommend it. And also their price range. It's amazing and I love it. I definitely want to try more of their products, but I don't know. I'm just like hooked on this one. All right, so moving along with another hair product that I've been loving because I've been going more like you know, it's summer, so I don't like to turn on the hair dryer or anything. So usually I use this product. I know a lot of you ladies and a lot of people use it for straight hair. You guys know I love my waves, but I use it more like for like flyaways and messiness. So I use the Color Wow Dream Code. I use a supernatural spray. I'm yet to try other products, but I just have this one, so I use it and I love it. It's amazing, especially during summer. I feel like I just don't want to be bothered, and just by using it, sometimes just a little bit of heat and that's it. Or if I'm like getting ready for like a wedding or an event, I just pass my Dyson Corral, and it's just like amazing because it still curls, but I don't get the flyaways, and it protects me from the water. So I love that. So definitely recommend it, and it lasts a very long time. I don't put a lot. I know a lot of people like put a lot, but I just put like a generous amount, but not like drench my hair. Anyway, another favorite. So let's go with body care. I've been trying to be more consistent, and we've talked about this, guys. This is not new to you. Just to moisturize my body more. I'm great at moisturizing my face and my face skincare, but my body, and it's something that I always struggle. Especially, I mean, I feel like I always say, oh, in summer it's easier. Oh, in winter I can't because it's too cold, and I need to be like dressed so I don't get cold. But then in summer I say that it's too hot. Anyway, excuses. I've been trying to get more motivated to moisturize my body more and more. So yeah, and hopefully this is your reminder to moisturize your body too, because if you moisturize it, it helps like anti-aging and all the fun stuff that we like. So I've been loving this. It's like end of summer. It's just very reminiscent of summer. I love it too in fall, but I'm very seasonal sometimes, and this one just reminds me of summer. It's like the last little bits that I'm grasping in summer, and I've been enjoying it. So yeah, it's the Bliss Lemon and Sage Body Butter. You guys have heard about this. It's the repurchase, and I'm almost out of it. So I need to explore their more autumnal scents and wintry scents as well. But I love this. It's just so smooth. It's not sticky. It smells amazing without it being overpowering. So yeah, and the price point is amazing, which I love. So definitely recommend this one. All right, moving along. I think, yeah, let's do a little bit of skincare type. So I've talked about me wanting to explore more face masks and stuff like that. But to be honest, guys, I've been just loving, and a few years ago, before I started YouTube, I used to love sleeping masks. So I discovered this one from Pacifica. Is the Wake Up Beautiful, and I think I've talked to you guys during Vlogmas time about it, but I just rediscovered it in my cabinet, which happens sometimes, and it's just like a sleep mask. So you put it after on top of your skincare. So usually I do my skincare, then I go and watch YouTube videos, watch Netflix, watch something with my partner, and then before I go to bed, before I brush my, like when I brush my teeth before going to bed, I put this, and it's the last step of going to before going to bed. And then I wake up and my skin is like so juicy and lovely and hydrated. So definitely recommend it, and it's like thick, so you don't need a lot. It doesn't get on your pillow. It's a pretty good thing. So I feel like I'm doing more instead of just laying there and just putting a mask and having to wait. I'm sleeping. So one thing for you guys, and it's also like, I can't remember, it's pretty affordable. As I mentioned, I rediscovered it in my cupboard, and I know, guys, you guys are probably like, oh, yeah, this is probably expired, but hey, it worked, and I don't like to wait. Clearly, I'm too excited. Hang on. But yeah, clearly, yeah, I don't like to waste products. So definitely recommend this one. Another product, you guys have heard me, but you guys know that sometimes things like this, I buy multiples and I put them like in my storage, in like next to my bathroom. And I have so many of this burst Daily Self Cleansing Balms. So I know they revamped their packaging, but I'm still going through the old packaging. I love this scent. It's like eucalyptus. It's divine to like melt my makeup. So you guys know that I don't wear a lot of makeup, but if I'm going, like I've been attending some weddings in the summer, and then if I'm traveling too, I like to put a little bit of makeup. Or when I'm filming for you guys, sometimes I like to put a little blush or a little something to look a little presentable for you all. So this is amazing. It really dissolves, even waterproof mascara, and the calming just eucalyptus scent just relaxes me so much, and it's been nice, a very nice step to kind of like start my skincare. So definitely recommend. It's a very good price point, and I have tried another sleeping mask from them, but I do want to like try more of their products, which I promise I need to go and like search and buy some of their stuff. But moving along with another thing that I've talked about, but I feel like after my summer, after walking all over and like being touristy, going to the ocean, everything, this is gross, and this is why. Like, I consider you guys my friends because I don't talk about things, certain things, but with you, I feel like it's fine. So I don't talk, like, this is for my feet, but it's meant for your face. But you guys know I use retinoids, so I cannot use it on my face. But I read that you can use it on your feet, and I've been using it, and it's amazing because my feet after the summer were so dry and gross. And even though I have one of those little, not a pumice, it's like a little grippy thing that I do on the shower. I feel like this does it, and it makes my feet nice and beautiful. So this is by The Ordinary, and I'm a big fan. And I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see this. I feel like it's too bright, but yeah, it's The Ordinary, and I'll link it down below. Is the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. So essentially, it's a skin exfoliator, like a chemical exfoliant, and you just have to leave it on. Like I just leave it on like 5 minutes, and then I remove it with some water, and it's just amazing. It's very scary. It looks like blood, kind of, but it's amazing, and it really works. And if you don't use retinoids, it's a great chemical exfoliator. I just don't use it anymore because of that on my skin, but definitely recommend it on your feet. But yeah, so this is just a little thing, and again, I really recommend the brand. I've used a lot of their stuff, but currently this one hit to my favorites because I feel like I've been using it like 4 times already, and my feet are so nice and smooth. I didn't show my feet on camera because this is not the type of channel, but yeah, I give you the tips, and then you do with them whatever you want. It's fine. But okay, another thing that I've been loving. Let's move on to a little bit of makeup, even though I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup clearly. But you guys know I'm a very big fan. I use the By Terry like illuminator thing, but this one honestly, it's a little cheaper. It's more affordable. It's easier for me here in the US to find just some Walgreens. So it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion, and also it was very easy to find because I repurchased it in Spain when my luggage was lost at El Corte Inglés. So that it's like their Harrods. They sold it there, so I bought it because that's how much I love it, and I've been loving it in the past few months. So it's the True Match Lumi Lotion. I use the color 902 Light Glow, and it's just a beautiful skin enhancer that will definitely give you glow and like that juiciness, and that it's not like a tanning vibe, but it does give you a little bit of color without it being too overpowering and without it being like a BB CC cream type thing. But yeah, it illuminizes. It gives you that beginning layer that you want, and then you can go like. Then I go with like a little bit of bronzer, blush, which is my next favorite. But yeah, that's essentially kind of like it, and I just love it. It's just so natural yet so chic, and it just like makes and elevates my look, and it makes me look good for you guys. And then my other favorite is the Milani, and by the way, it's already like killing the Milani logo, but it's a Milani Chic Kiss. It's a liquid glow blush, and I use the color 130 Dolce Pink. I'll leave the link down below for Amazon. But yeah, it's just a wonderful. You guys know I love glowy makeup. So it also makes you look more youthful and more like, I don't know, like you drank a lot of water, which you should do. But, you know, sometimes we don't have the same amount of time or we forget. But anyway, so love my Milani blusher. And sorry, guys. Yeah, you can see it now. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's pink. You guys know I love little pinky colors. But yeah, these two are amazing. And the price, unmatched. Okay, so moving along, those are kind of like my beauty makeup-y thing. And now, moving along, you guys love my fashion favorites too. So yeah, let's just go ahead. So, we should have kind of like a little section about my ugly hangers. I promise one day you guys are just gonna be as surprised, but if not right now, yeah, just comment down below and leave, I don't know, like a little, like, I don't know, just leave the word hanger. Let me know that I need, like, let me know if you have all nice and perfect hangers down below. If not, just tell me so I feel less bad, but I just don't want to throw them and buy new ones, you know? Like, let's just use them. Use the ones we have. But anyway, and I'm rambling. I'm very talkative today, guys. I had 3 coffees. It's been one of those days. But yeah, so sorry, guys. I rediscovered this dress that you guys are probably familiar with it. On one of my last videos, I think it was my last video. I've been wearing it a lot, and then last summer I used it a lot in Denmark. But yeah, so I rediscovered it, and the beauty of this dress is that it's summery, but I can also transition into autumn with it, because with my boots, and you guys have seen that outfit, but you will, I'm sure, see it more in the coming days. But yeah, it's this lovely dress And the brand, I always mispronounce the brand. It's by a brand, Jordan You. And I'm gonna try and show you guys how it's spelled because I feel so embarrassed that I always mispronounce. There you go, Jordan View. So it's gorgeous. The price point is really good because and it always amazes me because it's like what, like $100 something, and I feel like this is like Zimmerman quality. I have one very similar by Zimmerman. This has a bra, like a support, a bra, and built in. It has mesh, like a good thick mesh, and then it has kind of like what the queen supposedly used to do with her skirts, so it doesn't fly off. It has like a mesh material, like kind of like sewn into the edges of the dress. So it's like so amazing. And the back is gorgeous with like, you can do a little bow. So definitely I recommend checking them out. I really want more of their pieces, but I just have so many dresses. But I do want more pieces from them because they're so stunning. So I'm planning on buying a few things to show you guys some styling ideas. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've ever heard of them. But I just love it. I honestly, they also have a shop on Amazon because I think I bought this one from Amazon. So just in case. And I'll link it down below, or at least I'll link the shop if this is not available. But yeah. So as you guys can tell, and you guys know, this is not anything new. I am a fan of dresses. I love me a dress, especially summer, spring, summer. I live in dresses, but in winter too. So yeah. Another dress that I've been a big fan, guys, just because it's been hot, especially like the last week. It's just hot. I already know how it is after living in LA for like 2 years. I already know. It just, we get heat waves right before, like on the cusp, before the clock changes, and then we are in fall. But so I just like things that are not too tight, and I can just like be very whimsical and go to my garden and just enjoy. But this dress, you guys have also seen it a lot. It's just a very flowy dress. It has pockets. It's a little risque sometimes because sometimes I don't wear a bra between us. But yeah. Anyway, I bought it at a secondhand store that I talked about where I sell some of my clothes. ThredUp. I'll link it down below. But this is by a brand called Entro. And I'll try because I butchered the pronunciation. And I know some of you guys are in countries that you cannot see my links from Amazon. So it's by Entro. Beautiful quality, stunning dress, very simple. All right, and then the next dress, I got it from Zara in Spain when they lost my luggage. Thank you, Welling. But I've been loving it, actually. So this can be, honestly, I feel like it was a great buy because I've been using it with sandals in summer, and it's just like, kind of like a little silky brown dress, like long, and that's it. So it's very comfortable, but also I can style it up with heels and with a clutch, and then I'm ready like to go and have dinner on date night. But also I can wear it casually with flats and like my tote bag to go to a casual meeting. But also I can wear it for fall and wear a shirt underneath. And you'll see how I style this. Actually, I want to style this for you guys in a future video for transitioning pieces. And then I can wear my like Louboutin like brown boots, and then we're good, So definitely good. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know. I'll try and look for something similar, maybe in Zara as well. I don't know if it's gonna be the same, but yeah, I bought it in Spain. But love it, love it. And sorry guys, this video is a little bit long, but I'm just excited to show you my favorites because I don't know, I feel like sometimes I try to rush through this and you guys have told me to please don't rush. But I do have to rush right now because I need to go and do my reformer before it's too late. But yeah, anyway, another stunning, beautiful pieces that I've been enjoying is this Ratam little bag. You guys have seen it. I bought it in Italy in a little market, but I've seen similar on Amazon, also on Shein. So yeah, I'll try to link some options for you guys, but it's just like stunning and it's something that I can just store and wear. I don't know if it's full rattan, but I don't know. I just saw it and it was so cute and perfect. And I just use it so much like this past few months and days that I just love it. It's so chic. And another favorite that I've been loving to like casual meetings, dinner dates, just like going with friends to have dinner and stuff like that. I've just been really loving my vintage Chanel shoes. So these are the slingbacks, and they're a little bit, I mean, I definitely use them a lot. This one's I got from Fashion File. You guys are probably tired of me showing them so much, but they're the best purchase because they're so chic. You can style them more casually, more formally, and they're amazing. So this ones, but also I rediscovered this ones, and I think I'm gonna love them so much for fall, winter. This ones I bought when I used to live in San Francisco. There used to be, if you're familiar with San Francisco, there used to be on Marina on Fillmore Street, like a consignment store. And I, after brunch with one of my lovely girlfriends that lives now in London, we went and I purchased these. And these were like my first Chanel vintage finds, which I love. They're more like grandma-y, but I love it. They're these gorgeous ones, and I just love them because they're so comfortable. But then you can wear them with like jeans and a shirt and like a little like knit sweater, and you look so chic and put together. But yeah, I'll try to link something on Fashion File. Definitely Fashion File. eBay has great things. Yeah, there's like vintage, many places that you can find vintage Chanel shoes in great condition for a great price. And trust me, guys, they go with everything. And then another more lifestyle-y, I know you guys like lifestyle-y favorite is my Kindle. Honestly, the past 2 weeks I haven't read that much, but I've been loving just the Kindle. Like I've been rereading Wise Like Us, you guys know, because I romanticize so much about the cosmos. One day, guys, help me manifest and let me know if some of you guys live in the cosmos. Comment down below, or if you've been. But I romanticize so much about it, and one day, give me 5 years, you guys are gonna come with me, and we're gonna buy a house in the beautiful Cotswolds. But that's only dreaming. Anyway, my Kindle, love it, best purchase ever. I don't have to log around on vacation, books and books, and it's just so handy. And then another house favorite, let me stand up so I can get it. I've been loving geraniums. You guys know I love potted plants in terracotta. They have to be in terracotta pots because that's what I like. And I think it just looks more chic and more elegant. But yes, geraniums, they're so sentimental. The smell is gorgeous, and it reminds me of my grandma's. But yeah, so I've been loving geraniums. They're very hardy, they're very beautiful, and yeah, geraniums to kind of like brighten my indoors. And I think that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys are not too bored. If you made it all the way here, leave me please a little blue little heart, so I know that you made it, and that you're a real one. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Let me know if you have tried any of these favorites, and if you have, which one is your favorite. And thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.